What would happen if we could, as a community, as a nation even, tackle health? There are communities around the world where they do have a higher longevity. There are characteristics of these communities that have provided opportunity for people to live longer and healthier lives. Maybe we could bring them to our community, and maybe we could improve the health of our community in a way that is transformative.
Blue Zones was different in that not only did it take a more holistic approach to health and wellness by incorporating things like purpose, social connection, but it looked at things like environmental change versus individual change.
It's evolved. So today, what we see going forward from Blue Zones to be healthy is the communities involved, whether it's the trails, whether it's community gardens, whether it's the community food center that's going to be going in. There's so many hands touching it. That's where the future is and how it's going to grow to be something that we're all going to be very proud of.
It's been really amazing to see the changes in Barry County because of the Activate Blue Zones initiative here. Let's build a community where everybody lives longer, healthier, happier lives. That doesn't happen with a snap of the fingers, and one of the most important things you can do is change the environment. Actually build an environment where healthy eating, being physically active, having good social connections, where that happens organically.
I first became involved with Blue Zones shortly after I met Catherine. I heard her talk about her vision for implementing a community garden. I knew then that I wanted to be a part of it.
Blue Zones helped us get the materials that we need for our curriculum baskets that we're using with the teachers and with classes. The grants that we received helped provide the raised beds that we have, the shed, the materials.
We've been able to create a structure that will hopefully outlast us, and then also, figure out how to navigate community partnerships and relationships with the school.
This has really become from a small circle of just 6 neighbors to being the whole community.
Their ability to bring in food access and connections to our farmers and getting more fresh and affordable foods available for all residents.
I got involved with Blue Zones when I was contacted to help with the master trail plan. We took that framework and then expanded it across the entire West Michigan region. When you have great trails and great parks and green space available to the community, it leads to attraction of citizens, and it leads to amazing economic development.
This, we thought, would help put us on the map, and I think it has.
They look at this and say, would I want to be a part of this community? And heck yeah, who wouldn't?
I'm raising 3 young people here in Barry County, and I want them to want to live here in Barry County. And to have those things that they can do in the outdoors, I think is tremendously important. I'll step aside a little bit, and you can actually see the trail. This was our first big project out of doing the trail plan.
We're just in front of downtown, and we've just sort of completed a whole redo of our downtown area. And Mark Fenton, he met with our planners, and he brought concepts of bike racks and mid-block crossings, all those sorts of things, which I think have really helped the downtown streetscape become more friendly for users and pedestrians.
I wanted to get involved because I saw the good things that Blue Zones was doing that were already supportive of other community goals that the city had identified.
Along with that, we were also starting to work on our streetscape, and one of the components of that was mid-block crosswalks.
We had a significant issue with the safety and suitability of the trail crossing one of our busiest roads here. And by having the pedestrian island, we have been able to see more people using the trail, as well as traffic slowing down in the area.
They're going to continue that culture of embracing what we call a complete streets principle. So it's not just one project, but it's a broader principle. It's a policy that says every time we touch a road, we think about all the users, the pedestrian, the bicyclist, and motor vehicles. They're going to make a much safer crossing in front of Thornapple Manor here to get residents and employees across Nashville Road here. It's that kind of innovative thinking that's now just becoming part of the mindset here.
We have access points for not only our residents, but for the community to engage and be part of the walking spaces and the farm to table type menu.
It provides another option and another hope that aging is not totally the end of life, that you can continue living.
That community engagement around the Blue Zones initiative is something that's really, it's something that brings me great pride.
I wanted to get involved with a walking group because it's a way to meet people and socialize.
I love that we're getting out and doing something together. These ladies have been great to get with. Our group is sometimes small, sometimes large. We've walked all over Delton.
We've got so much enthusiasm that has grown the last few years from knowledge, and now we've got the opportunity to put it in our own personal way.
We want to live and work and raise our families in communities that are vibrant, healthy, and successful.
We did surveys saying, you know, do your company leaders engage in healthy lifestyles or leadership towards healthy lifestyles? And the results of the surveys are incredible. I mean, it's like 90% of our employees agree.
And that will in turn draw people to us. And they'll go, we want to go work in Barry County because they got cool stuff happening. None of that probably would be where we're at today if it hadn't started with Blue Zones.
One of my favorite things that came out of this is just the connection and being able to share it and the quality of those engagements and people learning there's a group that's working to transform our communities to be healthier for them.
So let's us weave the beautiful fabric of our community with stronger and healthier strands. Thank goodness Blue Zone has been the architect to help us do that.
None of this work could have been possible without all of you.
From our steering committees, our action teams, and volunteers, we just couldn't have done it without your support.
I'm incredibly excited to build on the progress that we made through our partnership with Blue Zones, and I can't wait to see Be Healthy continue to improve those opportunities for residents in Barry County to live longer, healthier lives.
We want to say a special thank you to our sponsors that had the vision and the commitment to make this all possible.